A lot of students were asking me to cover and explain the tips and tricks for PTE reading section. In this video, I have made sure that I try my best to explain the strategies, tips and tricks to get the answers correctly and quickly for reading fill in the blanks and reading writing fill in the blanks. Make sure you watch this video till the end. For free PTE resources, for free NAATI and IELTS resources, go to our website mockmaster.ai. And for PTE, IELTS and NAATI classes, go to our website oneaustraliagroup.com. I'm Malcolm. Make sure you follow our channel and make sure you like and share this video. Good luck.
Hi friends, I'm Malcolm. Hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to cover some strategies for reading blanks, reading writing blanks. Make sure you watch the video until the end. And obviously, if you like it, you can follow our page. You can subscribe to our page as well. We do share a lot of informative videos on PTE, IELTS, and NAATI, all three courses. Let me share my screen now and let's do some reading practice for PTE. Now, one thing which is really important is obviously we need to have a good understanding of collocation, a good understanding of grammar, vocabulary. All those things are very important. But the correct approach with which we solve blanks is equally important, There are a lot of different processes like elimination process, etc., which I'll cover in today's video. This is our portal. It's called Mockmaster. You can see the website. It's called mockmaster.ai. It's our own portal, which has close to 500 score tests. You can buy some portal as well, like access to the mock test, etc. Plus, we do have a lot of study material, including latest template documents, which are all updated as per the recent changes in August 2025. Well, let's go to PT now. By the way, we also have some material for NAATI in 12 languages. You can do scored mock tests. Our packages are priced very reasonably. And also for IELTS, we have different mock tests available, a lot of practice resources, etc. But today's video is mainly focused on PTE reading. So let's go to reading. Let me go to practice modules. Let me go to reading. Let me go to fill in the blanks. Now here, for example, let's say this question is about air pollution. Now here we need to understand what the passage is talking about. So you can see the thing over here, it's a global concern. Concern means it's a negative thing, it's a problem. The burning of fossil fuels and industrial activities release dash gases into the atmosphere. So here we need to understand which type of gases will be released, harmful or harmless. Obviously, it's burning of fossil fuels. So logically, it should be something negative because it's also industrial activities. So ideally, before you click, we should, form a habit of guessing the option. And logically, the correct answer should be harmful. You can also solve it with me. Think of it like this is an ongoing test right now. These pollutants contribute to climate change. Now, climate change and increase the risk of dash, some diseases. So obviously it's going to be some type of diseases, like chronic diseases or something like that should fit over here. Obviously it's burning of fossil fuels. So obviously they cause pollution, and the diseases would be respiratory diseases, means related to our respiratory tract in our body. To combat this issue, combat means to fight, to challenge. Technically, it means to fight. Governments are promoting the use of dash energy sources. Now, obviously, if you want to fight climate change, you need renewable energy sources, right? So it should be promoting the use of renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power. Even the examples clearly mentioned solar and wind power, which are renewable. Individuals can also contribute by using public transport and dash waste properly. Now, think of the word before you click on the arrow to see the option. So what do you want to do with waste? You want to dispose waste carefully, properly. So the correct verb form is disposing, means getting rid of. So that is my answer. Now let's click on the answer button and check. So you can see all answers which I have selected are correct. Whenever you're practicing on your own, remember, for every correct answer you get 1 point. For every wrong answer you get 0. There is no penalty in this task. So basically attempt everything, and always if you have a paper and a pen, you can just write down your score. So here your score will be 4 out of 4. So if let's say 2 blanks are correct, you just write down 2 out of 4, so that you can keep a tally of your score. Let's go to the next question now. water is a dash resource. Now, that is essential for life. Now, which type of a resource is it? Probably it's a limited resource. It's a finite resource, means its quantity is limited. It's not unlimited. So let's see the options here. Now here you have an option like a precious, because it's essential. Essential means very important. A better option is maybe precious. However is a tone changing connector. So we need to understand the tone also. Many regions are facing severe dash due to excessive consumption and climate change. Now, obviously, if there is lack of water, the regions will face droughts. Drought is the opposite of flood, means long spells without rainfall, without rain, without water. That's called a drought. So the correct answer should be severe droughts. Governments and environmental organizations are encouraging people to adopt dash methods. Now, it is encouraging. Encouraging, is it positive or negative? It is positive. So let's see the options. So obviously we need a positive word over here, which is conservation. Conservation means saving or preserving for future use, such as rainwater harvesting. So these are positive ways. So the correct answer should be conservation. Every individual has a responsibility to use water dash to ensure its availability for future generations. Now, to use water. So here the verb is use, and we need an an adverb to describe it. An adverb generally will end with ly, like carefully, judiciously. So you need something like that over here. Or maybe wisely is one of the options, which is a positive word. And it is also about responsibility, which is something positive. So the answer should also be positive. So the correct answer should be wisely. Let's see the answers now. So this is how I solve blanks. Now, sometimes these passages are very lengthy, but you don't always have to solve from top to bottom. Sometimes you can also solve from bottom to top, or whichever blank is easy. But the main thing is skimming and scanning. Your scanning speed for the main word in the blank should be very fast. Let's see one more. Reading is a powerful tool for gaining dash and improving cognitive skills. What will you gain by reading? Probably you will gain knowledge. So you see the word knowledge. First I guessed, then I click to see the options, and yes, it is there in one of the as one of the options. So let's choose knowledge. It helps individuals develop a strong dash and enhances their writing abilities. What will individuals develop? Maybe a strong vocabulary or a strong style, something like that, you know. Oh, you have the option vocabulary. Why did I guess vocabulary? Because it's about reading and it's about gaining knowledge, wisdom, right? And obviously, if you read, you'd come across new words, so your vocabulary will improve. Fiction books allow readers to explore different dash. Different what? There are all words like, categories of fiction, like crime fiction, drama. So the best word is the word genre. Genre. That's how it's pronounced. Let's see if it is even in the options or not. It's not, but let's see. Fiction books allow readers to explore different different planets, worlds, equations, vegetables. I think the best option, not literal sense, but in a colloquial sense, is the word different worlds. For example, John and Jane are living in different worlds altogether, or they are worlds apart. So the correct answer should be worlds. That is like a colloquial use, like a spoken use, not literally world. While non-fiction books provide factual information, means facts. To make reading a habit, one should set aside a specific dash each day for it, a specific time, or a specific, time is the best option, right? Which fits as per the context of the sentence. So let's see if the answers are correct. Yes, they are all correct. Let's now go to reading drag and drop blanks. So these are drop down fill in the blanks. You get generally 6 questions of this task in the reading. And for the other blanks, which are drag and drop blanks, you get 5 questions. And these days, the reading module is coming a bit shorter in duration. You get about 16 to 18 questions, and you get probably 24 or 23 or maximum 25 minutes. Means time management is really important in reading. Now let's say we are talking about this passage. Learning a second language has many dash benefits. Benefits is something positive, right? So obviously it is something positive, which maybe you see the word cognitive over here. So probably the best option can be cognitive, has many cognitive benefits. There are some other options as well, like communicative or memory based. But let's continue. Let's put the word cognitive over here. It improves cognitive skills, means skills related to our mind, enhances dash abilities. Which abilities? Probably communicative abilities. That word communicative fits as a good collocation with the word abilities. That is why I'm choosing the word communicative with abilities over there. Now let's continue. Studies show that bilingual individuals perform better in dash tasks. In which tasks? Probably bilingual means people who can speak two languages. So probably out of the given options like mathematical, memory based, analytical, maybe this is about cognitive. Cognitive means related to the brain, related to the mind. So maybe memory based might be a better option. So let me put it there, memory based. Additionally, learning a new language helps in dash cultural awareness. Now, this is a very simple blank. The last one is actually the simplest one. Why? Because it is based on grammar. Now, if I explain how it is based on grammar, very simple, because please remember, whenever you have a blank, after a preposition means in, on, off, for, by. I'll repeat again, in, on, off, for, by. After such words, the blank, if it's a verb, means if it's an action, it is always in the ing form. And you can see there is only one option ending in ing, which is improving. So that is one of the main rules in grammar which we can learn from my session today, that if we have a blank after in, on, off, for, by, and if it's a verb, it will be a verb ending with ing. So the correct answer should be in improving. So these are my answers. We have got 4 blanks. So again, this question is worth 4 points. And you can see all the answers are correct. So this is my approach while I solve blanks in the PTE test. As I said, you don't always have to solve from top to bottom. You can use different approaches like the elimination approach, understand the tone, whether it's positive or negative, understand the tense, present, past, future, past perfect, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. So different ways to understand different things. Have a good grip on grammar. For example, if you go to our website mockmaster.ai and if you buy one of our courses, which is called the PTE Success Bundle, our study material is included with that. And along with study material, you can also get access to our grammar document. So there are rules for grammar documents. Here you can see the grammar rules document. So this is a very detailed document. There's also one more document called Basic Rules of Grammar. So even this includes a lot of important material which I have created. Can be very, very helpful. And when you go to the purchase options, you will be able to see different things for PT, NAATI. We've got AI scored mock tests for everything. Even for IELTS, we do have now. So if you go to PT, this is the success bundle. So you get 500 AI scored mock tests, which are with unlimited attempts as per the latest changes made by PT. It's priced at only 49 Australian dollars. So it's very reasonably priced. Plus you get a video course. My latest video explains all the templates. As per the recent updates, more than 50 students have got a superior English score of A teaching PT after 7th August changes using my templates and strategies. So whether you're looking for classes, if you don't have classes with like time for classes with us, you can also purchase this 1 month success bundle for PT. It will be very effective with the mock tests and everything. Hope you liked the video. I'll be sharing more videos on reading tips very soon. Thank you so much. Good luck. I'm Malcolm from A One Australia PTE IELTS and NAATI Coaching. Thank you.